Hey guys, so back at it again, another video. So this time we're looking at the findings and indications from the Youth’12 research, and the topic is motor vehicle risk behaviors and violence. Alright, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we have there here again. Says there, motor vehicle crashes are the leading causes of death among young people in New Zealand. Violence, including witnessing violence, is associated with a range of poor health outcomes for young people. So it says that, young people these days in New Zealand are getting to crashes, and it's leading to death. That's not really a good indication, right? It's not saying good drivers either. It says also that witnessing violence, fights, or being engaged in violence is associated with a range of poor health outcomes for young people. So these outcomes could be, mentally, not mentally sound, or physically disabled in terms of certain things because of experience from violence, right? So it says that motor vehicle risk behavior. 74% of students always wore a seatbelt when driving or being driven in a car. 74% only, man. Honestly, that's a bad percentage in my opinion, although it might be high. We're all taught at home, at school, everywhere there's advertising errors. That's not even like an excuse, right, not to wear a seatbelt, which is, we need to improve that. But that's in 2012. Be quite interesting to see how it has changed these days. People experiencing violence. 33% of students report being hit or physically harmed by anyone in the last 12 months. This is in 2012. 14% reported being physically harmed on purpose by an adult in their home. So that's a 14% in a large scale. That's a lot of people, man. Honestly, domestic violence, and not even just domestic violence, it's violence at school or just by friends or out in the community. 33% is a lot, and that's not a good number. What do you think? Why do you think people experience violence, in your opinion, or if you have any thoughts of that?
Maybe if it comes to like domestic violence, maybe just family situations can sadly lead to domestic violence.
Yeah.
Stress and things like that.
Yeah. Still no excuse though, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely not an excuse. But maybe in terms of, community wise or friendship wise, yeah, I guess it's just, conflicts, confrontations that just escalate more than they should.
Witnessing violence. 14% of students had witnessed adults hitting or physically hurting another child in their home in the last 12 months. Oh man, that's not a good number. 20, sexual abuse and coercion. 20% of females and 9% of male students had ever been touched in a sexual way, or have been made to do unwanted sexual things. Among students who had experienced this, 37% reported it was severe, pretty bad, or really bad, terrible, and 57% had told no one about it. So it's a shocking finding, especially that the 57% had not told anyone about being touched or sexually abused, and that's we need to do something about that, honestly. Comparisons from 01 to 07 to 2012, there have been reductions in proportions of students reporting risky motor vehicle use. So that's good. The proportion of students who always use seatbelts rose from 66% in 2001 to 74% in 2007, and has remained at this level in 2012. So I wonder if that's changed anymore today. There have been significant reductions in the proportions of students who report being hit or physically harmed by someone on purpose in the last 12 months. So that's a relief. um, the proportions of male students who reported sexual abuse and coercion fell from 12% in 2001 to 5% in 2007, and remain at 5% in 2012. I mean, so that's good, but we still need to kind of just get it as close to zero as possible. The proportion of females reporting sexual abuse and coercion has reduced across the 3 time periods: 24% in 2001, 19% in 2007, 15% in 2012. So that's still massive, but in saying that, there was that pattern of decreasing. So I wonder if that pattern has continued even until today. But basically, that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.